At this point, I have already fought the boss of the Lich Yard, so I suppose I probably want to tackle these levels first, right? Because, you know, Pridemore Keep, of course, has the first Joustus Judge, and that sort of means that is kind of the ultimate goal of this first area. And of course, immediately we're starting out with these characters who, unlike, what, everything else in the Lich Yard, are actually pretty tanky. I mean, even like this character, which has a completely and totally invincible head, still, I feel, is a bit easier to deal with. Alright, so, back to doing this. And you can probably notice that I have gotten another health upgrade or two since last time, as well as buying, you know, various upgrades that, you know, have existed, but I just didn't really have the cash for. For example, that's a good heal. Now, it does take a little bit to actually use, but at the same time, I do think... Sure, I'll just let that work itself out. It does take a good time to use, but I'm sure that, you know, there are plenty of opportunities to use that in most boss fights, right? Now, clearly it does seem as though there is probably something up to the left, but if I'm missing anything, I guess I'll figure that out later. You know what? I feel like it. I feel confident in my ability to not die. I also feel confident in my ability to miss some of the very clear treasures that exist here. Well then. That's okay though. But like I said, I haven't had to make any sort of return trips just yet, but I am entirely and totally planning to end up doing that. Alright? Wait a second, that water is like a meter deep. Why? Whatever. Why would that be a bottomless pit sort of area? Whatever. Yeah, again. Now, I do have to make sure, because I am going to die if I... Well, I am going to have to redo this entire thing. But at the same time, I haven't missed stuff. So, you know, I mean... Is it really that bad, ultimately? Trying to, obviously, with the gold being that much more important and everything, trying to... You know, having to go through areas multiple times is not even a terrible idea, ultimately. I want to say. By the way, I do have all these abilities. Like, okay, you hit, like, hearts out of enemies with this thing. Let's see how it works. Let's see how it works. Let's see how it works. Okay. Okay, you know what? Maybe when I'm not directly above, you know, instant death pits really now. That would be a better time to, you know, end up using it. Oh, I see. Actually, you know what? I was going to say, it's just like, oh, you know what? This is another one of those ones that will just work itself out, right? But at the same time. I thought so. Another one of those ones that would work itself out, but I mean, it didn't. Anyway, hey, that wasn't too bad at all. Unfortunately, I did miss stuff. So, you know, I'm going to have to go right back in there. Okay, I guess it was only one thing, but still... Let's jump right back in because, yeah, it's like I know exactly where I'm going. I'm not going to be as obsessed with collecting everything this time because, you know, it's just a quick run in here and that's it. Yeah. I mean, that does kind of prevent me from getting some of the money, though. So, you know, there is that entire concern. You know what? You actually give a good amount of money. Let me just... I mean, you know, 80. But that's a good amount, all things considered. You don't actually get anything for getting the medals again, which is, you know, too bad in some ways. What? Because I jumped into the little teeny tiny dagger there? Really? Also, I guess there's not actually anything here. We'll take that, though. Okay. You'd think that would be like a purple gem or something, given the sort of difficulty you kind of have to go through to get that. Well, anyway. Alright, same basic thing, but this time got like a little bit more money here, I suppose. Get out of here, you. Get out of here, you. Get out of here, everything. You know, it's just like there's a lot of things here. Too many, really. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, whatever. The point was to get the medal more than anything else, right? And I do think I still have to, you know, grab the cash here, right? Because it's like you do get a good amount for doing that. I believe also when I get the ability to get different costumes and everything, that I can increase that even more. And given that I'm in all likelihood going to be doing levels several times, you know, just because of the... Okay, well, that didn't really work out the way I wanted to, but whatever. That did. So did that. Yeah, you know, just the plain... Something that I was totally missing when playing, like, Shovel Knight, for example, which I think did actually exist in this character's area, was the ability to just, you know, shoot a projectile straight forward. It's a pretty useful thing. It turns out, can actually, you know, end up just dealing with a lot of enemies pretty trivially, is the entire thing, right? All right. And one more. There we go. I mean, okay, I'm going to have to shoot it out multiple times, clearly, if I'm going to end up, you know, trying to hit enemies with it, for the most part. Thankfully, their AI, making them walk backwards, does make it pretty easy to just, you know, force them right off the edge there. Stupid skeletons. Anyway. Yeah, how about that? And then, since I'm right here, that is 100 extra gold, and there we go, full clear. Of course, I don't get any gold or anything for the ghost being destroyed after crossing the you know, victory tape, but whatever. I can't quite get down there. And I do know there is secondary exits for some places, so probably going to want to keep that in mind. But until then, oh yeah, I remember this from the stream. Can't jump here. So, you know, hitting the wall to get like hitting the wall to be able to get the spin jump alternatively, or, you know, just space out your jumps otherwise. Because of the amount of, you know, ectoplasm all over the place for some reason. What have ghosts been doing around here? That's what I asked. Still got this mechanic too. Hit. I don't care. I'm alive. That's the important thing after all, right? Okay, now. Oh, kind of a tricky, I mean, a tricky-ish sort of a jump. You know what? I don't like this mechanic, so I am not actually going to destroy this one here. Now, I guess not every gravestone has a ghost, just some of them. Uh-huh. Well, look, I can wait for the super skeleton to get over here. Come on, you. Can't do it up against this wall is the problem. Come on. There we go. Now let's see if I can also get the money at the same time, too. I think I probably can. Nice. And health and everything. Alright. So yeah, we get the regal, you know, fanfare, but also at the same time, we get this red sign, which does designate that I am going to a secret area. And that's how you get these gems up there, which is sort of interesting. Hey, it's everybody's favorite mimic. It's right there. There we go. Still do get like all of the... Okay, I still do get like the full reward pack that you would get from a chest by beating up the mimics. So, oh, that's interesting. Oh, you're immune to... I just noticed right now, you guys are immune to spikes. And these normally aren't. Sort of interesting. Sort of interesting. It's a little interesting. Alright, this one's obvious. That is okay by me. Look, easy medals to get are fine. Alright. Yeah, this is frightening. With the ghost ghoul all over the ground. Really? Well, I can also just wait for it to get a little bit more in my purview before, you know, dashing as well. And of course we get blood red rats! Soaking the blood of the enemies that I fought to get over here. For the secret exit. It's highly disturbing. All right, Duelist Grave. I got 7 medals, and let me see here. Yeah, I'm just missing the other one, probably on the other path, of course. So I guess a regular path goes down to the chest. A secret path goes to this thing. Hey, it's me. Sure. 6, barely enough. Yes, of course. You know, when I think of duelists, you know. When I think of duelists, it's just like, yeah, I do immediately think, of course, of slapping people. Right. Yeah, there's not even a good explanation as to why I can't do the shoulder bashing here, really. Whatever. Well, it's fine. A nice, simple attack if you don't want to go for the full, yeah, if you're not going for the full, like, shoulder bash into bouncing around and everything like that, it's like this one seems pretty decent. I mean, in addition to that, of course, it does also, right, it does also, you know, give you a pretty easy way to get a lot of the, a lot of, like, hearts, potentially, because you can do subsequent attacks real easy with this thing. There we go. 6,000, looking pretty good. I mean, I did go back and see, like, how much you actually get for, you know, subsequent attacks on the Joustus dudes, and it's 45. It is 45 gold. So, not super worthwhile. I mean, I guess I can get a lot more cards. I stole quite a few from Meta Knight, so, you know. Hey, it's these guys from the exploding place. Explodatorium. Alright. I feel like the Lich Yard is just, it seems to be just packed with the, ooh my, almost close. It does seem to be just absolutely and totally packed with the skulls that I had been collecting previously. Well, that worked out pretty well. Yeah, so every single time I'm going to be collecting even more characters here. Might also be a character that I can fight in Joustus. The other guy was the one that I got the exploding rat bomb thing. Oh, hey. Well, this is going to be a little bit easier to try to, you know... Wait, just leave those, like, sitting around everywhere? Alright, then. Yeah, don't worry, that's not going to be a problem. And you can catch a glimpse of him anytime you want up here. Soul! Yeah, so now I can get this. Which actually, actually requires the medals. So, you know, not really the easiest. Just give me the medals. Getting a good amount of health here. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, looking good, looking good. How much do you need now? 2,500. You know, I don't know. I feel like usually where there's that sort of, you know what? Here, let's go do the fight here because I didn't actually show this one on screen after all. That's funny because it's like the dialogue does not change at all. All right, so as always, with the tiny boards, this is utterly trivial. It's like it's honestly silly. Let me see here. Let me just take a look at it. What else can I do? Would be easy. Just do this. Well, I mean, it would be utterly trivial, except, well, the luck of the draw here kind of prevented that now, didn't it? Alright, then. I mean, look, it's like I beat this guy the first time, no issue at all previously, so, you know. Shouldn't really be too much of a problem. And this one should do it easy. Easy. There you go. Kind of funny that it's like still got to draw anyway. You, I guess. And 45 gold because that's all you get. It's not a lot. Okay, well, anyway. Hey, do you got another thing to do here? No? Okay, well. Kind of got everything that I'm going to right there, but I want to go see the Duelist. Ah, yes, taking the place of the one guy who I refuse to hear sing. Sure. Then how much do I actually need for this, then? 6,000. Okay. That's kind of a little way off. Aside from that, I don't think anything else is going on here. So back to getting the, one thing that I missed previously. and the other exit, I suppose, too. Alright, there's that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Alright, well, same basic thing as before, but this time, different route. Right, why did I forget for a second exactly how this worked? The ghost goo everywhere. Spin to attract nearby gold. I don't know how useful that's going to be. I mean, yes, you do an awful lot of spinning in, normal gameplay and everything, but it's like, do you do that much spinning? Well, here, like I said, although I can get a little bit of extra money doing this sort of thing, I'll just bonk against that instead. It does also seem as though... No, I really shouldn't. It's like, besides, the blue gems are worth virtually nothing, so it's not like it's all that big of a deal anyway. Not like I'm really missing out on a lot. Okay, come on. I don't want to go and get the health right now. I want to beat you. Also, you drop like... As it turns out, a fully cooked chicken is actually at the core of every Super Skeleton. It's true. It's canonical. I asked the Yacht Club about it. Oh, come on now. Now jump. There we go. So what are we looking at here? Not much, to be honest. It's like, it's a single ghost is kind of the... this is kind of interesting. I mean, kind of interesting. Yeah, it's like, you can still bonk against the side easy enough. That's kind of the real thing, right? Alright. And similarly, do that. And honestly, yeah, that's still considered an attack, so that does, diffuse the flames there regardless. Hey, just kind of go on the side of some of these things. Seems like the best way to do it, right? I'm right in here for help that I do not need. So, just taking a look around here. Here, you know what? You just get over here. And I can do this. And I can do this. And I can do this. And that's not even one of the... Not even one of the medals. Oh, wait, no, I guess I got the other medal. There was only one more, right? Nope. This is interesting, but clearly just, gotta get you. Also, look at that skull going back and forth there. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, but it's also, all you need to do is just do an attack to get rid of the flames. Something that was a little bit hard to do in Scythe Knight campaign, but Warrior Knight is, can deal with that pretty easily. What the hell, even? That was not quite what I expected, but okay. Yeah, I kind of thought that it was just going to, lead to the thing. C, I think. Oh, and it also takes out ghosts. I see. Is this like the Hall of Champions thing that I never actually did previously? It might be. Alright. Easy enough to deal with, right? Alright, first off. And second off, I'll be taking that. Hey, a way to actually make these ghosts work for me. I mean, you might say it's just like, I mean, they are still like ghosts and everything. Ooh, that was close. But I mean, given that I already need to do this to be able to... Oh, come on now. How about that? Yep, there we go. Now then, the Hall of Champions never actually did that sort of thing, right? So... I pretty explicitly said that we weren't going to be doing Pride More Keep immediately. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that this is the, like, Hall of Champions, whatever. There's the big creep. Me. Anyway. Honestly, doesn't seem too threatening. It's a Big Boo reference, right? From Super Mario World. Okay. So it's like, you know, I guess you wouldn't really expect it to be too threatening, right? The Big Boo doesn't even have, for example, you know, a hitbox in Super Mario World. So, you know, it just has, you're just supposed to hit it with, do you mind? You're supposed to hit it with, blocks and whatever. How about that then? How about that then? And that! Okay, I think I'm starting to get used to the basics of, this fight. Do you mind? There we go. Well, that was, not much of a fight. Anyway. I got a good amount of gold out of it, though. To be honest here, that's kind of the more important bit anyway. Gotta be able to get King Knight to afford the moon by the end of this, right? That's a reference to, you know, the one guy, is Wario. Hey, what's the dumb gimmick of this area? Decrees. Oh, yeah, no, obviously. So, how do I get, wait, how do I get him? Is he here? Because, like, I don't know the decrees, right? Okay, here we go. Decree of Rejuvenation. Store health and vigor for 25. Oh, sure, probably use that. And is that like a... Is that something I need to use from the menu? This is probably like the Troople thing again. Where it's like, that I couldn't figure out how to do. Anyway, that was cool. Alright. Alright, another 6,000. Maybe what I should do is I should just go up to the airship right now just to go and get that last upgrade thing that I was going to do. Or I could pay for a painting. All of these are equally good options. But let's do this first. You know. Just tighten all the bolts on the armor. That's how it works. And at least nothing else for right now. So, just curious. It's like, okay, it's probably not very... It probably works from a good distance, I'd like to say. Something along the lines of that. Because it does not seem to work from a good distance. It seems to work from a regular distance. Yeah, let's just do it. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, there's that. In case you were wondering, I guess. Let's just do this right now. Oh god, this is what your arena normally looks like when you're not fighting Scythe Knight? Yeah, this guy. Another one of the characters, the original characters, do not steal. I just fought a ghost. So, I guess, like, probably same basic thing as the previous fights. Well, the previous fight that I did against this guy. I mean, it's working pretty well so far. And that, you know, he does kind of stay at least kind of still for the most part. Hey. Yeah, I mean, it's like even using the, like the Mephistopheles style in purple, using the... Oh, right, it does that twice. Mephistopheles style in purple, using the invincibility, the mercy invincibility he has. That was a good job. I like that in purple. Do you mind? Just get hit a few more times, please. Oh, whatever. I can do the same thing too. Frankly, just like once again, the whole being able to bounce on top of enemies does make for a pretty trivial sort of time. I also do like that the Phantom Strike apparently does not, like, you know, flop on the ground because of the big spiky helmet. All right, well, there's another original character, etc. What, 2 more to go, I think? I don't know if Rise is going to appear in this one. Maybe. Oh, he's just gone. And probably going to show up elsewhere. Where else am I going? I mean, that's pretty much the Lich Yard done, right? Pretty much. And I do have everything. Yes. Absolutely looks like it, at least. All right. So, into actual Pride Marquee, sort of. We'll see kind of how this goes. When you get the major version of the song. The rat's still here, even regardless of, you know, King Knight's presence. Or not. Despite the fact that he lords over the rats, you would think that it would be one of those things like... get down here, you. You would think it would be one of those things like... You know, you could just tell the rats to stop, like, attacking him. But I guess that's not really how that works. Anyway, do that. For some reason, I'm not even missing any health, and it's not like I get, you know, anything for... I want that money. But, yeah, it's not like I get anything for actually doing stuff. With picking up health when I do not need it. In fact, if anything, I think there's achievements for... Well, I mean, I saw the card version of this. So, do you even drop anything? The answer is, Is it worth it? I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze in that case. Anyway. That real quick, and then... You know what? I'll take it, absolutely. It wasn't even that much, to be honest. Well, okay, so we got 2 different areas here. What's the difference? I mean, this one appears to be a blood red sort of... Yeah, okay. Appears to be a blood red sort of, you know, ladder, so I guess that would probably be this way. Where you going? I got the fun whistle and everything. Ooh, I gotta be kind of careful. There we go. Now then. Given that it's like, you know, I will die forever if I fall off of this. Thankfully, it does seem like the shop really. Your insistence on fighting me is ill-advised. I cannot believe... There we go. I was going to say, it's just like, I cannot believe the tenacity of this particular enemy. Anyway. Well, there's that then. Still missing one, though. Seems like that's going to be kind of a theme here. Turncoat's Tower. Now, there's no way I'm going to have enough, I mean, I can try, but, like, what do you do? Yeah, huh? Well, I mean, I would like it. Yeah. Unfortunately, doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to do that as of just yet. Alright, what, need two more? Well, in the meantime, though, right. Still need to go from this side. Because these, you know, standards are very powerful, of course. Absolutely and totally impossible to bounce off of. Or however that works. I don't know, it's like, I don't really think there's too much explanation as to why exactly King Knight can, you know, shoulder charge like that. I mean, take a look here. Plow through your problems with pugilism. That's about it. Bigger cream pies, not much of anything. Man, there are a lot of those things. I guess it's no surprise. They are used for a bunch of stuff, seemingly. Yeah, exactly. They are used for a bunch of stuff. Like, you know, the, for example, pies and heirlooms, of which there seem to be many. I do not think there are any shortage of heirlooms around here. Now then. I don't know if I want to break that this time. I mean, after all, I've kind of already done that once, and it's not looking to be able to get too much of a benefit out of it regardless, so, you know. Ball and chain, you know, keeping all those Mario references, right? I mean, this is a new area. I should probably go. At least try to get the gold, right? It's like they do present a little bit of a platforming type of challenge here, and I feel like it's something that I should do, right? Now, very large, and also very in charge, and also very much what I was looking for anyway, given that that's, you know, the entire, really. Now then, man, it is just impossible. Okay, so what do I got here? Rats. How about that? Fortunately, yeah, it's just like as much as I do get a... I'll just hit him off the edge. As much as I don't really want to, so I can maximize the amount of gold I get and everything. Well, it's kind of more important that I don't, you know, accidentally fall off or something like that here. That would be embarrassing. Wow, they only got one of the double ball and chain in here. That's how you know it's the normal exit and not the really hard secret exit. Oh, man. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's like at least until I can go afford the other thing, which, I mean, I don't quite have... I still do not have enough for that. Now we got the actual classic thing. Alright, then. I wonder what the difference is. I don't know. Would you just, like, throw skulls inside of a... what was that? I mean, I guess the lance still has a hitbox, even if it is not... You know, anyway, lance still has a hitbox, even if it's not moving. Which is silly, because, you know, of course, the bit of momentum that you have there is kind of the entire thing that makes a lance useful. It's sort of like otherwise a big, you know... I still have not gotten hit by one of these yet, and I don't know if I want to. Honestly, I don't know if it's necessary. Anyway, as expected, first one right here. I mean, after all, it's like these things sort of defeat themselves, don't they? They're not particularly effective types of, you know, enemies, to be honest. Well, then again, why would the king be expecting to be attacked right now, pretty much at any point in time? Does employ the, you know, skull guys, though. Anything of interest? No? It's just... I sort of expect, like, you know, Spike to appear down there or something. Yeah, just get 1 second. Okay, now I can go back to me hitting you with a hammer. Do you mind? I'm trying to have a battle for the ages over here. There you go. Now then. Oh, pretty good. Oh, okay, so those can actually appear in chests. I did not realize that. I mean, sure? All right. I was wondering, it's like if the fact that it's a big, glowing, scary skull in a bottle, like if that was going to, you know, mean that hitting it is a bad idea, like it was going to explode or something, which was the obvious expectation, because that's, you know, I don't like these books, so I don't think I'm going to break the, yeah, it's not like the checkpoint's, you know, particularly good or anything here. No, I think I'm good. You know what I was trying to do there, video game. Can't believe you just, you know, didn't let the Lance guy go there. Really now. The Lance. From the hit video game. Fate Stay Night. I mean, it's like, I guess it's not like really from that. It's like an entire class of things because of lore reasons. Yeah, I can see that up there. I mean, I can see that. It's just like, the big bottomless pit inside of here kind of gave me hesitation at first, you understand? Yes, as it turns out, I do have eyeballs. I can see things. Alright. And one more. Because again, money. Man, I love the Wario games. I got like Wario Land 2 and 3 when they first came out on the Game Boy Color. Anyway. Okay. Let's get the rat into position here. And yeah, just let that happen. Sure, that works. Right, and then the boiling pots are frightening. But that was actually pretty generous, so I suppose I'm not going to argue with it. Trying to figure out which ones I can bypass and which ones I really can't is the thing. That works. That all works. All very well. Okay. So there's that one done then. And, well, let's go check out the chest, I suppose. Usually these tend not to be particularly long levels or anything, right? So, what do you got? First off. Oh, mystery cards. And it's racking. I kind of already have more than enough of those. More than I could ever possibly want. Now, you don't mind me stealing all your stuff, right? Yeah. Hooray. Special cards. I was also once again, I'm also stealing all your stuff too. Don't forget about that. And I think that's actually new, which is interesting. One that is probably also something that is probably also fairly decent too. On top of that, all right, Trader Man, let's do your dumb obstacle course. Turncoat. Turn damage back onto your enemies. Yeah, sure, that's how that works, right? So, alright. Seems to be the basics of how it do, right? No, right. Yes, it does kind of prevent usage of anything else, of course. Fortunately, it's just like, yeah, 2 hits here is sort of unimpressive. And I guess it doesn't only work on projectiles. So you got a parry mechanic now. To be honest, okay. Yeah, there wasn't any help there. To be honest, it's probably going to be better for... this is probably going to be one of the few things that I actually end up using pretty regularly, in all likelihood. Still, though, it takes so long to kill things at the same time, too. But it does go directly through, interesting. I mean, I see what you're doing here. I see what you're getting at here, though. Or, well, I guess it can still do this. Okay, that's what they're actually getting at. Alright, so pretty much it does not actually... Strange. makes it somewhat frustrating to use. Okay, interesting. I guess, no, it doesn't really work. I mean, it works pretty comprehensively. It's just, it doesn't, like, work against everything. Okay, and it doesn't, look, I'm gonna go, we're still doing this, right? But it's just like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, how can I defeat this dumb dragon? But it's like, I don't think you're supposed to. Ooh, okay, multiple hits there. It does multiple stuff. Good to know. Which is why, you have this sort of thing. And then I still stood right under that anyway because, I don't know, I love having hot oil dumped on top of me. It's my favorite. Come on now. I was sort of hoping that I could jump directly... whatever. You can see it's clearly spaced out exactly enough to let you get hit by this a bunch. So you wanted me to be very diligent about actually using this. Which is to say, use it twice in a row. I mean, it's not very difficult or anything like that. All right, all right. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. All right. This is a good idea. That said, it's just like, I don't know, this is an optional character. How much could he really do? All right. Well, anything else I want to go buy first? No, I think I want to go get my painting done, of course. 2,500 gold, but, you know. Still doing pretty good. Hey, Zubaz, do you got anything here? Oh. All right, let's do it then. Didn't realize that... Oh, this is an interesting board. Didn't realize that this was a, you know... type of, Now, this is interesting. Anyway. And aside from, like, the special card, do I have much of anything else going on here? I don't think so. Just waiting for him to, you know, throw that thing down. I mean, yeah? Can also do stuff like this. Didn't even end up using his signature card, which is silly to me. Okay. And then I'll just take 3 random cards, because none of these are very good. Like, the rat is not even anything. The rat's a rat. Alright. Well then. 5,000. Do I even have much of anything for anything right now? I don't think so. No. 8,000 is kind of exorbitantly expensive at this point. And, yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Right back into it. That should be full clear then for everything. Except for you. Yeah. Once again, a very Wario way to enter an area. Okay. Let's continue. And of course, we got these things right back in here. The extremely badly set up chandeliers. King Primore's favorite. It's like much... look, Kings, they got a weird way of dressing up stuff. Don't you remember, like, the Pale King in Shovel Knight, for example? This is Shovel Knight. Don't you remember the Pale King in Hollow Knight, for example? Guy was a huge fan. Oh, I see. Let's look at this, though. I was a huge fan of buzzsaws. Put them everywhere. Loved it. Huge fan of buzzsaws and thorns. The two things most befitting of a king. I mean, obviously. No, man, this isn't even. And also lava, because, you know, Bowser, big fan of lava, too. It's like everybody loves it. Anyway. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like... I don't like this sort of setup there. I just want to say. But I did it. Kind of tricky. I mean, not that tricky, ultimately, but you know what I'm talking about here. Alright, then. Alright. Get down here. I want to get all the loot. I want to get all the rat loot that you rats carry. You know how that works. I mean, making fun of me for, like, not for, like, lording over rats. But rats got rat loot. Hi. I see. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I expected, to be honest. Like, what did you expect? I don't know. But not that. I think the first time I was playing the game I was a lot more aggressive. I didn't even know that they just, you know, did the belly bounce at you. If I knew that, I would not have, you know, just kind of stood there. What I was trying to do is I was trying to go for the parry, of course. I mean, you can probably take a guess at that, given that, you know, I do still have that thing equipped. Oh, come on now. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get my gold back there. Like, it's kind of important to me. I don't think so. Well, at least I got the gold one. Should have figured out some way to spend more of that. Maybe get, like, more cards or something. I don't know. Probably wouldn't have been the worst sort of investment on my part, right? Rat, you know what I want here. Okay, that should be all of the medals then. I think it's all 4, all 3, 4, 10, whatever. Just get me out of here before I'm forced to do any more math. Luckily, very Bowser 3 or Super Mario Brothers 3 Bowser fight going on here. This is annoying, but dealt with very well, I'd like to say. Dealt with in a regal kingly fashion. Now then. No, you don't. I noticed this here. Any more behind the standards? No. Do have chests though, which are probably. Well, I mean, chests are out. Huh? Friendly Griffith. Get that one right now. I think I can make that one work pretty well. I probably don't want to do that against the Griffot here. No, you don't. It's got a very tough head, though, evidently. Seeing that it does not even seem to react at all to, you know what, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I mean, we can also do cards. I feel like I've been doing pretty good at cards. I think I can beat him the first time. Whatever. That's right. This actually has unique bosses in here. That's cool. Now, how about this? Wow, that's the friendly Griff-off I get. This is the friendly Griff-off I get. DC's... Wow. I'm unimpressed. Alright, you ever met a guy named Zubaz? Just a question. Okay, I guess shoulder bashing is just a king thing. Oh, come on. What was that? Oh, it's like it's not even a hard fight. Come on now. Yeah, it's like I can just... It seems like one of the best ways to use the parry is to just exploit... Well, now I'm just out of everything. Is to just exploit the you know, hit damage, collision damage. So that was, yeah. He provides a lot of opportunities to heal. Yeah, my strategy was just to try and use things that I got for the first time in battle for fun. Alright, why is my banner so much smaller? Dude, look, if he wants to fight me in Joustus. Sure. Alright. Now, given what happens in the Shovel Knight campaign, whatever. Feel like you might regret this. Smithing furnace, you say? Actually, very close to getting the resplendent cape. The dumb, expensive one. Do I? I'm just thinking about it because it's like, yes, of course. Yeah, there's many other things. Rodent regalia. Probably good. If I didn't die to that one sumo brother, I would have just been able to afford this. So, you know. A run ability, probably good. Does that also apply? Does that also mean that I still get the health, or does that replace health entirely? Is the question. Right, these are some really powerful. These are some really powerful armors. Or, do you like? Oh, yeah. Let's go for it. I suppose this will be the amount of money that I need to go and just up and down. Huh. For your signature card, I suppose. However you feel. Expected that, of course. I mean, I could just do this. It's like, it's very unlikely. It's like, honestly, I'm not super impressed with the king in a lot of ways. Okay, he's got no ability to do much of anything past this point. Yep. Then again, presumably, the king would have, you know, played me on a much larger board. Probably would have done better. Give me the signature card, why not? Alright, well, that's enough. What? That's it? Oh, look at that saunter, though. Oh, he poses when jumping now, too. Okay, well, yeah, obviously there are... Okay, well, obviously there are better sort of, you know, outfits to get, but at the same time, it's like, well, yeah. All right, next time, World 2, which is going to be interesting just by itself. Oh, although, you know, hey, before we end this up, although I have plenty more heirlooms and everything to get, let's grab one of these, right? Probably end up using Vigor a good amount past this point, I'd like to say. because I got the stuff for it, sure.